we have the chart figured out. Shit, I want to add that back. No, fuck you. Whatever. Go back. Add that one. Go over here and add that one. That way we have the plots down. Okay, so, understanding this. These are the numbers we got from Omni about. The first one is voltage. And this one is our manifold air pressure, Y1. And Z is our boost pressure, right? And so if you see, we have two lines drawn here from this. We remove them, right? We have our different plots. This one's showing up because right now, this one is our manifold air pressure, which maxes out at 400. And we want to add this to that, so we have the line drawn, and then go to Z1, which is our pressure, add this one. So now we have both lines. I do not want black. I have no idea how to change what color it is. It. The fuck? There we go. Okay, that's perfect. So like I was saying, we have our X, Y, and Z coordinates. Our Z is our boost pressure. So, oh, we don't have them plotted. There we go. So, at our lowest would be 0, which is error, and negative 14, which is right there plotted. We should not be registering that because the minimum on the calibration documents is 0.8. So, our max voltage is 4.88, which we don't even have on the chart. But our minimum, we're looking at 30, 30, negative 10, right? If we're registering 0.32 voltage on our ECU, then that means that their absolute pressure is registering at 30 K. What the fuck units are they? kPa bars. I don't even know exactly what kPa is. Units. Kilopascals. Our unit of measurement. So let's see. If we have 100 kPa. As a bar. It's difficult wrapping my head around this. Zero PSI through PSI to huh. So if we add 100 to this, then that's where we'll be at 14, right? which is 200. Let's check. That's what we have the chart for anyways, is verifying. So we want 200 kPa. Which is 2.382 volts. And then we go to down here to volts, 2.83. I think I am an idiot. I should write it down. I can. So I can put the number in here, right? And it should plot 200. It did not. How do I do this? I can't remember. Y1 equals 200. There we go. Which is 2.621. Well, that fucked it all up. But why 2 equals 200? Give me a freaking line on here. Let's go with T. That's it. Holy crap, I'm a freaking idiot. Okay. Now we're fucking cooking. Jeez. And we have our number. And we can put our voltage over here. Don't need this anymore. We don't need that. And then our Y becomes the voltage number. Not the Y. We need an X as the voltage number. So where are we at? Right here. That's the intercept at 2.38 volts, which is 14.53. 14.5. That's it. Okay. So if we have a 1 bar, which is 100 kilopascals, right? Or 14 pounds. It will be, what, 14, put it on the chart. That's what our 1 bar looks like. Now we have our X axis down. If you're registering voltage, this is exactly what it should be coming out as. If you're getting 3.3 volts, then you can come over here. 3.3 volts is 25 pounds of boost because it locks it in because we have our slider here. Or 3.1. Where's 3.1 at? 23 pounds of boost. If you get 1.3, 1.3 should be right there. Right? Getting 1.6 pounds of boost. Getting 2 registered on your voltage, and then you're getting 9.96 pounds of boost. And if you're reading this in kilopascals or whatever the fuck that shit is, where's it at? We want to scale out to our 400, which is our max for the 4 bar. And we just follow our line. If we are at 2, then where it intercepts, right here, 168. Okay, so back to our 2 point, just copy it, jeez. We're at our 1 bar, we're examining the 1 bar. Which is 200, correct? 3813838, which is registering at 200. So as I was suspecting, atmosphere, it's calculating plus 100. If we're zeroed out, then that's 0 PSI. Plus 100 is a bar. One bar to PSI, which is 14.5. Oh, look, the numbers are the same. So, plus 1, we're getting up to a bar. That's how it's working. It's adding on. This isn't, the 0 point is not atmosphere. Okay, I feel so much better understanding how to use this. And it's just a little bit of detail of the struggles I've gone through in trying to figure this out. But fortunately, I've taken some college level math and understand line intercept form, which is what this is. If you have other data, then you can just swap out these numbers. If you have a 3 bar, you put the 300 in here under the kilopascals, which is Y, and the voltage, which is X, and then you have your pressure as well. You can calculate that on your own, or you can have it generated here. Let's check this. If we swap out these numbers, let's duplicate this chart, that way we don't lose it. How do I copy it? Okay, whatever. We're not gonna sit around and fuck with this all day long. Let's swap these numbers out. If we're getting 0.7 voltage on, hold on, 50, 100, 150. These are extra numbers at this point, right? There we go. 50, 100, 150, 200. We have our 200 down here, which I can not copy it for some fucking reason. Oh my gosh. Whatever. What the fuck just happened? What are you doing? Copy it! Oh my god, these stupid motherfuckers who never used a computer before don't know that when you double click on something, it's supposed to copy and paste. Oh, cringeworthy. 300. 250 we're leaving there. That's the wrong spot. 300. What the fuck just happened? 250. 200. That. We know 200 is right. So, if these other numbers are not right, 100. That's not right. Why is it not fucking copying? This bullshit makes you lose your fucking mind because some dipshit at Microsoft decided that they need to change how shit works, and then the software developers on the fucking website have never actually used a computer before. Oh my god, I want to Donkey Kong punch someone. This video's gonna have to get edited. Why the fuck are the numbers not on? $250 and $300. Okay, so from our numbers here and our chart, 50 should be negative 7.2. 100 is 0. And then those numbers are kind of diverging. But those should give us a proper line form. Oh my god, shut the fuck up! Let's just check it. The numbers we know for sure are 150 and 0. 150. 200 is also known. But 150, not known. 250, not known. Oh, why the fuck is that not working? Let's just make our own table. Such a fucking pain in the ass because people don't know what intuitive means. But it's fine. We can get our numbers now. So we want 250, 150. Can I move this down? That's the real question. And no, because someone doesn't know how to make a fucking zero-based chart. Or variable chart. Cringe-worthy. Oh my gosh. Voltage 4, 150. Let's find this. We put it in over here on our voltage for the x-axis. Yes, it copied it. Okay. So we're looking at £8 for 150. 150, which is voltage that. Then we go over here and we do 250. Which is 250. 22 pounds. Copy our voltage over again so our chart doesn't have a fucking 300 is what we're on now. Am I doing this wrong? No, I should not be. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Why is there a number here? Oh, okay. Oh, man. 3 voltage, which is 29 pounds. Oh, man, it sucks so fucking bad. That's 300. I was thinking, like, I need to go up to the 300 marker, but no. This is what happens when you go through so much fucking shit in life. And that's our chart. So, fully having it plotted, you don't have to go through and plot the numbers. But if you are running a table setup with table calculations that you need to input, or it needs values, then this is how you can generate that. And so, let's put that line down and move up here, this line. So anything in between here, your voltage reading at these numbers is so many kilopascals, but the variance between them is going to be insignificant. See, if you're reading 3.3, 3.4 for, what is it, fucking 200 rounds? 3.4, 222 all the way down to 216. I mean, you don't need all of those values. Oh. But to get these numbers, you don't need very many variables. To make a linear chart, you can use 3 to verify that you're accurate. Because if you have 3 and one of them's off and it's not linear, then there's a problem. That's just your checkpoint. Map sensor data is what we have gone over here, which is very painful, honestly. I'm sure there can be better information, but generally this is what I went through to determine my calibration information after contacting them. So for 7 bars, I mean, this is basic engineering and math, so if you know this sort of information, or if you don't, you might want to learn. Going over it again. Why do we have a fucking number that's off the chart? This is really bothering me now. Whose numbers are these? They're purple. Oh, I think it's just offset a little bit. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it is. And so if we know our numbers, 0.77, 50, which is negative 7.2. That we pulled over. It may not be entirely accurate. We know that number. 100 is 1.572. What the fuck? Oh my god. Why does this shit not match? 150. 200. 250. This among everything needs to be right, these voltage numbers. What do we know? That 50 is negative 7.2. 100 is 0. Okay, we're looking at 8. Let's just remove all the extra numbers here. We can get closer to the line. 1.54729154, which is 0. What we know are these numbers here. Oh, look at that. It fucking lines it up. Oh, man. It's just too early for this shit. Okay, 2 point... Oh my god, why did it delete the fucking line? Asshole. That's our number. And around it. 250 should come off to this. That's too far up, isn't it? Wait a minute. Make sure our numbers are right, because that's our highest number? Nope. This is our highest number. Okay. 30 pounds. Almost. 29 is close enough. Okay, now we have it plotted properly. Holy crap, dude. That's our data sheet for 3-bar omni. If we were to do 0, what would this look like? Something's not right here. Yes, my number. I don't know why 10 got put in there. So we're looking for 0 voltage. Negative bars. What would the voltage be? I don't think this is right. That's negative 10 voltage. If we were getting negative voltage. So we can't go below 0, right? which would be zero over here, somewhere right there. That's correct. This is just really painful. And we get there. This, even if by chance you were reading accurately and got a 0 reading, what the fuck? That's not right. Not at all. Put that down. And go back over here. How did all the lines shift? Because I put this in. Now it's back on. If we had 0 voltage. I put it in the chart wrong. That's what it is. Then we would have how many kilopascals? It should be lower than 50, that's for sure. We're gonna be in the negative, I'm most certain. Stop fucking making my lines the same color. I can't remember how to change them. Whatever. We're looking for 0 voltage now. Really? Is that right? I think so. Negative 98 kilopascals. Because if we were in the negative voltage, we have a problem. That is our lowest number we can actually have without error. Would be 0.8. Not it. And then our other line, pressure, 13. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong with this stuff, but I feel fairly confident in it. I'm gonna try to save this. I'll do this again real quick. Get our numbers over here from the table. 50, 100, 150 to 400. Let's do it the other way, huh? Y1. It won't let us. Have a 0, don't we? Our actual number, 0. Okay, yes. Just let me not fucking tab over. 30, 50, 80, 50, 80, 100, 160, 200, right? 220, 280, 340. Zero. That's our voltage, right? You know, it'll probably let me paste this chart in. If I knew what the hell I was doing. Did it just fucking round the number, you stupid shit? $200. Yes, we're gonna put this line down. Then we can start filling out the rest of it. $30 is that. That. 100 is 0. 160 is 8. something. One. Get our number for 200 and better. So we need to go to 2 something volts. Our accurate number. Why did it not do that correctly? Is it still off? Whatever, we're zoomed in too fucking far. Cringing. What's our maximum? £42, right? 43.5. So if we're at 4.799 volts, we're at 40 pounds of pressure. And so to verify this, you can run regulated pressure into the manifold air pressure sensor to verify the output reading on voltage. You have to know how to do the wiring for it to get the actual correct number. Okay, so understanding this chart, I'm going to go over again. We have our slider here, which this is our voltage. Our x-axis is the voltage. So if we're reading 0.4 volts, we have two lines here, right? Y and Z. Z is our pressure, PSI, and if we're on our x-axis, intercepts here, 0.4 voltage is negative 9.2952 volts, or PSI. That's our pressure reading. And we go over here to our Pascal units, will be 35. Which we can see here is just slightly above what is charted on our technical specifications. Let's see, do we have a number on here that's not plotted? 250. Hey, look at that, I selected one. That's our voltage that we want for 250 kPa. Okay, dude. Get alive. First of all, we're going to go to our voltage, see what our PSI is. For 2.98, got 21 pounds of boost. Not on the table, but we're in between there. It seems right for the calibration table. So, here we have the volts, 2.9, PSI, 21.7. Then we switch back over to our kPa line and find our intercept here, which should be 250, right? $2.98. is right by 249, which is 250. And now that I've done this, I can go test and verify the manifold air pressure sensor. If you have a compressor, you can put a fitting onto it while it's still plugged in the vehicle and read the voltage